for your user, and right here. Alright, we can see that XAMPP has been installed correctly. We have the LAMP server installed on our system. The next thing we're going to do is for convenience purposes. We're just going to make a little dock icon that when clicked is going to launch the XAMPP server. So go ahead and stop the server by using the exact opposite command. So it's sudo /opt/LAMPP/LAMPP, and then instead of start we're going to go stop. So go ahead and press enter, and as you can see each one of the components of the XAMPP server is stopping. So when that's done you can go ahead and close the terminal, and we're going to go right click the panel and go add to panel. We're going to choose the custom application launcher little option here, double click it, and it'll come up with this. So we're going to call it XAMPP server. The command is going to be a little bit different than our start command. Instead of sudo, we're going to have gksudo. So gksudo. And then we have the space /opt lamp again and start. So basically, and we're just going to have a little comment of starts the XAMPP server on the system. So basically what this is going to do, instead of sudo where it asks for the command prompt on the command line, since it's not, we don't want it to show the command line, we're going to have it gksudo, which we'll request through Ubuntu. So go ahead and click OK. And just to test it out, we're going to click it, left click it. It's going to ask for the password. Just enter your password, and then the server should be started. So we're just going to test and make sure the server started by opening the terminal again and go and enter the start command. So sudo /opt/lamp/lamp start. Okay. Oh, look at this. XAMPP says another web daemon is already running. That's because we already started over here. So now we know it's working. So go ahead and close out of your terminal here. Now we're going to close out of this launcher too. So go back and look at your LAMP folder that we put in the OPT folder. When you look into it, you see a bunch of stuff that, again, you really don't know what they are. But the important one here is the htdocs folder. So go ahead and open that up. There's a few files in here: index, favicon, XAMPP, and webalizer. This basically is a website that the XAMPP developers have already set up. You can use a web browser to access it, so go ahead and open up Firefox again. And for the URL, just double click it and select it all and go localhost. LOCALHOST. Press enter. And it will bring you to this website. So this is a website that they've set up on your server. We're going to just delete this original server because it's really not of much use to us. Go ahead and press delete, and then we're going to create a new one, a new file. So it's going to be called index.html. Okay. And we're going to see what this looks like. So it already took us to XAMPP/.php. So we're going to go to the root, and yep, it's an empty document, but it does recognize the index.html. So we know it's working. So the next thing that we're going to be doing is we are going to create a link for the htdocs folder. Since I'm pretty sure that every time you want to edit your web code, you don't want to go to the root directory opt and lamp and then htdocs. So we're going to put this in the home directory. So let's just open up your home directory in a file browser, and we're going to come back to the lamp folder so that we can see the htdocs folder. So go ahead and right click on it and click Make Link. So, and then here it made this link to htdocs. So you can adjust this so you can see them both at once. All you're going to do is click and drag the link to htdocs into your home directory. Okay, so as you can see, it's in our home directory now. So you can go ahead and delete this out of your root directory since it actually copied and didn't completely move the file. So now that you have this link, you're going to right click it and rename it to web or whatever you want that's convenient. So now you can see anything that's in that folder right here. So that you may edit it without root permissions like this window has, you're going to again go to the htdocs folder. So go ahead and take a look at it in the line folder. So right click on it, go to properties, and again go to permissions. You're going to change the permissions of this to whatever your username is. So my username is DZ3, so I'm going to go to DZ3. Okay, here we go. And that should be good. Go ahead in here and again change the read and write of all the files inside. And apply permissions. That just gets rid of any unwanted errors. Now, there might be some issues with permissions that occur later on as you move files from a browser with root permissions to this, but other than that, you should be pretty much set up. So you can go ahead and test all your code in here. In order to view your site on web browser, again, you're going to type in localhost and do that. So every time you boot up, you can go ahead and start it with this little link and then edit it there. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the instructions to set up the LAMP server on your local system. You can test it all with PHP and Ajax or whatever your web code of choice is. If you like the video that you see here, you should also check out the other videos that we have on the YouTube webmalt channel. Hey, DZ3 here. If you're interested in learning a bit more about technology, you should head over to webmalt.com. It's a website that me and my friends created to help you learn more about technology. Check it out. If you like the video that you see here, you should also check out the other videos that we have on the YouTube webmalt channel. Hey, DZ3 here. If you're interested in learning a bit more about technology, you should head over to webmalt.com. It's a website that me and my friends created to help you learn more about technology. Check it out.